It's Rob and Lizz on his radio.
I found out something I have never known about a cousin of mine.
What's that?
A younger cousin. He has a nickname. So he has been in the military for years and years, and he was sharing that his name is Corey Ellsworth, and the guys in his troop would call him Smellsworth.
What?
Smellsworth. And I was like, oh, my goodness.
Why?
Okay, why? He said in basic training, the MREs that they would eat always gave him bad gas.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then his feet always smelled after the training. So all the guys that slept near him would complain. He said, but I couldn't help it. I ate exactly what they ate, and I washed exactly when they washed. And forever, from now on, he's going to be known as Smellsworth.
Smellsworth.
So guess what I'm saying at the next family reunion?
Smellsworth,
What's up, Smellsworth?
Scott has a nickname. Now, Liz calls Scott Scooter.
Yeah, I do.
All the time.
Yep.
Do you like
It
it?
just happened one day, didn't it?
It did.
We were just talking, and all of a sudden, she just said, I'm going to call you Scooter.
Yeah.
She's trying to
And it
make it
stuck.
stick. She's trying to.
Oh, it's done stuck.
It stuck
I
only
think
for
it
Liz.
has.
Liz only is the one that I know of that calls him Scooter.
That's right, Scooter.
Yeah.
Yes, see?
Now, growing up, my grandmother, who raised me, called me her little man. So, little man was kind of a nickname
Little
when
man.
I was a kid.
I
Yeah.
love that. So I have always been known as Lizard.
You-
Always.
You like it?
I don't mind it because it's sort of nostalgic. I remember the first time I was called Lizard, it was like 3rd or 4th grade. And it was a little guy I had a crush on, 3rd or 4th grade, and he called me Lizard, and then I was like, okay.
So you liked it because he said that.
Well, yeah, because he was
Wow.
a cutie.
Liz known as Lizard. I can't say that. I don't know
You
why.
can't?
I don't. I've never had a nickname.
That will change.
No,
All I can
don't.
think is
No, don't go there.
Roberto.
No, that's
that's
wheels
not
are
a
in
nickname.
motion.
Hispanic. That's
We got
Hispanic.
to get Rob a
Still,
nickname.
it's nice.
I don't need one. I'm just Rob. And contrary to popular belief, Ninja is a nickname.
Yes.
Of course, you know that Ninja's a nickname.
That's not on
'Cause
the
her-
birth
Can I say your name, Ninja?
Oh, you're going to give away my identity.
Oh.
My cover's blown.
Uh-oh. So we're starting to talk about those nicknames. Here's a open mic that came in through the My HISRadio app.
Growing up, my dad always called me Missy. He was the only one that ever called me Missy, but I was his Missy. I always remember that special.
That is
Aw,
special,
that
isn't
is
it? What a
very
great
sweet.
memory.
Okay, Roy, he had a friend in the military whose last name was Cheatwood, and they called him Swindle Timber. Cheat, swindle, wood.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Get it.
yeah,
I
I
get
love
it.
it.
A play on names.
Yes, exactly. And then Heather said my 16-year-old son is the tallest in the house out of 3 kids, so his nickname, Jolly Green Giant. They
There you
call
go.
him Jolly Green.
Okay. Then you get the green beans and everything
That's
else with
right.
it, Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, here's another open mic that came in through the My HISRadio app.
Robert the Bruce is a famous historical Scottish figure, and Rob will be the Bruce in my mind from now on.
Oh, I get that. I was revealing earlier, I don't have a nickname. I've never been called anything but Rob or Robbie. That was it. I was Robbie as a kid, which is my name, and then Rob as an adult.
I can hear it now. The Bruce and Lizard in the morning.
Some open mics are coming in off the My HISRadio app.
So my name is Renee. So my main nickname is Nene since I was little, and even today I get called Nene. But my maiden name is Longstreet, so teachers would call us Short Stop, Short Street, Freeway, Highway. Mainly it was with Short Road since we weren't very tall. So any variations of Longstreet. But my daughter's nickname is Turtle, and her friend's nickname is Lizard.
Oh, look at that. Just like Liz.
All right, so Ashley texted, said, in elementary school during gymnastics in PE, I did a dive roll and smashed my head into the mat. So from that day forward, the teacher started calling her Smashly, and Ashley's mom even still calls her Smash.
Really?
sometimes. Okay, so Lori texted, my maiden name is Germaine. My nickname was germ, and then when we were in biology, it was germination, and all these different
All different variations, yeah.
So Elizabeth said, okay, I too was called Lizard for a long time, and then as I got older, somebody took the best part of my name, and now I'm Lizard Breath.
Lizard breath?
Instead of Elizabeth, I've heard that one as well.
Okay.
Lizard Breath.
Not because of bad breath, but because of how
Well,
close it is.
I don't know
No.
about her case, but maybe in mine every now and then.
No, she doesn't
Everybody
have
has
bad
bad
breath.
every now and then.
Stacy's here at 800-447-7234. Nickname, Stacy?
My dad called me Bull all the way through my childhood, through, I guess, really through teenage years, because apparently when I was a baby, I ran through the house with my walker like a bull in a china cabinet. And so he called me Bull. He was the only one ever to call me that. My unique name just for Dad.
Oh, I love that, especially when it was only him that called you that.
Yes. I mean, I don't know that I would take it from many other people because it's not the most, I guess, attractive nickname for a girl. But,
Not the most
but
feminine.
It's very endearing because I shared it with my dad.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I'm waiting on baseball season to kick off. Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio.
You kind of don't have to wait when it comes to the Savannah Bananas. My word, these guys are just ripping it up.
Already
They are
playing.
amazing. I don't know if you're familiar with the Savannah Bananas. You may be. But if you're not, or probably the best way to describe the Savannah Bananas to a friend would be they are to baseball what the Harlem Globetrotters are to basketball. It's so amazing to watch all the antics and things they do on the field and the fun that they have. Now, they're just not in Savannah. They're traveling. Like, for instance, they were just in Houston
This is cool.
in front of 41,000 people.
What?
And it only takes the Savannah Bananas to pull Roger Clemens out of retirement. I mean, baseball legend Roger Clemens. So he took the mound. He's 61. Way to go, Roger Clemens. Up back on the mound, pitching like there was no tomorrow. The guy looked great, even though he gave up 3 hits and a home run. Still pitched great.
Well, he is retired. I doubt he's, in spring training anymore. He's enjoying life. But you know what? Still, only giving up 3
He
hits.
still has the form down for a pitch.
Yeah.
Still has it. I mean, he looked great.
Well, I'm glad that they gave him the opportunity to come out of retirement. But 61, I didn't realize once they retire, they're the same age in your head when they retire. Yeah.
Always.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I am a little sad because one of the places that I get like my moisturizers and body lotions and body wash, they're going out of business. It's called The Body Shop.
Wait, you get your, what did you say, lotions and what else?
Some of them and body washes.
From a body shop?
It's called The Body Shop.
Really?
So
So where they're doing car repairs? You really?
The oil is great for your skin.
I've never heard of this.
No, The Body Shop is in malls typically, but
They have
no, not
body
auto
shops
mechanics. Like your torso, your legs,
yeah,
okay, your head,
right?
your body, your actual human body.
What
shop.
about it?
They're closing.
Okay.
So we
There
can't.
are other body shops around. I don't know if they sell
There are.
the frou-frou stuff that you're talking about.
Yeah, Bath and Body Works.
They don't do car repairs there at the
No.
body. They take care of the, the paint jobs, pulling the dents out of the cars at the body shop. But
How do
it's
I
unique.
explain this?
It is unique that this one, maybe that's why they closed, because it is unique that they have what? That they have what? That they have lotions and stuff. That's brilliant.
That is, you know what? Hold up. Wait a minute. Put a little love in it. Here it is.
Okay.
Because you could have an auto body shop
Right.
that also has a female or male body shop where they sell body wash and moisturizers, and you could just call it a body shop. And then you could get your car serviced and yourself
Well, it
taken
takes,
care of.
if you're sitting there, at least you'll have some things to do. You could shop for these lotion thingies or whatnot while the car is getting repaired. I think it's a great idea, which I'm a little shocked that they closed down your favorite one. But there's always, Mako and stuff like that you could go to.
Mako. You walk in and ask for body lotion. Oh.
Well, if they should add it. If this body shop that you're talking about,
Spray tan at Mako.
but to have them in the malls is just different.
Well, you could, yeah. It'd have to be like one of the end stores if you were going to have auto and body
Well,
care.
when Sears was a thing,
Yeah,
they
Sears
had
could
a-
have done it because they used to sell houses at one point. So you could get body wash and your car repaired.
right.
How do I find myself in these conversations?
The body shop closed down, your favorite one, you said.
It is. It's going out of business. Are we on the same page?
Yeah, you said the Body Shop closed down. Your favorite one. They happen to sell lotions at it.
Help.
Super funny that you're talking about the Body Shop and makeovers and stuff. I just saw that a female owns an auto mechanic shop, and she offers nail tech services and hair services while her customers wait.
See, I think that's brilliant. And Liz's favorite body shop has, you said, closed down, or they're getting ready to close?
Getting ready to. They've closed a lot of stores,
yeah. And so I think it's brilliant that people are combining at body shops doing lotions and stuff while people are waiting for their cars to be repaired.
I literally did not know this was a thing.
Yeah, I think that,
yeah, until
case in point.
Wow.
And then Liz is losing. Evidently, she needs a lot of dents taken out of her car or something if she goes here all the time.
Yeah, I have an oil change coming up on Friday. Can they do my nails too? That would be
with
awesome.
The body shop. And they sell. Liz said they sell her favorite lotion at this body shop.
Well, this is the Body Shop, which is only the lotions, not an auto mechanic.
That doesn't make sense. It's the body shop. Anyway, Cindy's here at 800-447-7234.
I just wanted to let her know that she doesn't have to fret. There is a place called Be Well Honey. She could find those things made with honey that she needs.
Oh, I love that. Actually, a friend of mine, I used to work with him, Carrie Owen, owns it, right?
Oh, my goodness. I don't know the actual owner, but I go to the coffee shop, and that is my absolute most favorite coffee shop in the world.
What's the name of this place again?
It's called Be Well Honey.
And they do auto repair at this place too?
Not exactly.
I bet Carrie would if you asked him.
Yeah.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you're caught up in the March Madness like a lot of people are. I know Scott kind of gets into March Madness. Fan of the couple of the teams.
Yeah, I'm a big college football fan, so that's my game. But basketball tournament time, there's something about it. I mean, there's so many different games. You turn on the TV and you can't help but find one. So a lot of people are, I think, losing a little productivity in the office this week.
Yes.
With all these basketball games. It is fun to watch.
100%. You would be amazed on how many hours combined that people spend on March Madness. And I'm not just talking about watching it. Everything else that's involved in it, you know?
The conversations about, did you see that? And that was, a play. I can't believe that happened.
So the average NCAA basketball fan getting into March Madness, they say watch at least a combined 13 hours of this tournament. 13 hours. And then creating the brackets takes about 3 hours for the average person to put together.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only done one of those because I'm not good at it. I'm not a fan. Then Liz alluded to this just a moment ago, just discussing it with the family and friends. They say that's a 5-hour combined discussion through the whole season. And so somebody added everything together. They said on March Madness alone, you combine all that stuff, add up the hours, you're spending 36 hours on March Madness.
So that's on average, right? So I probably have spent about a minute and a half so far, talking about the women's tournament, which just ended up this past weekend.
Gamecocks.
Lady Gamecocks. So it was exciting. And so there were some things that happened on the court that I was like, did you see that? And then I was done.
Well, that was the fighting that was going on, right?
There was a little something on the court there. But, okay, so if I'm putting in a minute and a half, somebody is bringing that average up to 36 hours.
Yeah, well, it would be Scott.
Scott at 147 hours.
I'm doing my part.
I got to tell you about my nephew, my brother's son, and he is a basketball fan and a half. Matter of fact, he played basketball, and then he moved back home to Montana, where he got a job with a rec center. And actually, with the rec center is where they get their high school coaches. And he coached middle school boys and girls. And just to put it to you like this, with the tournaments, this is like the conference tournaments going on. Next weekend, I think, is when the big tournament starts. And he has got a basement apartment. He has 3 widescreen TVs and his computer, and he'll be watching all 4 games, the first 4 games as they tip off. And he watches, you talk about they spend like 13 hours watching, he'll spend 13 hours day one. He will not miss any one of those first games. He takes those 4 days off from work, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just so he could be at home to watch the opening round of the NCAA tournament.
March Madness is a big holiday for him. That's amazing.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. You never know what you're going to see. You may get one of those surprises where the lowest seeded team knocks off the number one. So that's a pretty neat thing, and he just loves it. It's funny. He's like that. He and his dad, they're like that also for college football. So like Scott, we're big Georgia Bulldog fans.
Wow. This guy is going to be exhausted by the end of March.
He'll need a vacation after that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, he will need a vacation after all this basketball.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio, and evidently Trader Joe's little canvas bags. I guess you need a bag to do your grocery shopping in there.
Yeah, I don't think they give bags.
I'm guessing because these things, they're like canvas bags. They're Trader Joe's, and they're like $3.
Yeah, they don't cost very much at all, but they're small. They're like little mini tote bag.
Yeah, and so people are using them. And here's the thing. I guess they're so popular, but people are starting to sell them on eBay for like bank.
Goodness gracious. They're selling them and anywhere from, $5. If you see one for $5 on eBay or Marketplace and you really want one, probably grab it because other people are trying to sell them for $500.
Right? Why? I mean, how could they be that popular? That somebody would spend $500 on a Trader Joe's tote bag that you can buy. You can buy it for less than a stick of gum at Trader Joe's.
So maybe they're sold out at Trader Joe's. So I could see maybe paying $5 if you really, really, really wanted
but
one.
you can bring in your own bag.
Well, you can,
right?
But if you really want, you buy into the whole Trader Joe's thing and you want one, okay, fine, $5. That's not a big deal. It's only, $2 more than they sell them for.
But people are spending the big bucks for them on eBay.
If it's $500, I don't understand. There's more money out there than I have, I guess.
Well, yeah, but it's a tote bag of this is a grocery store, right?
Grocery store,
Isn't it,
yeah.
Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
I've never been in one, but that's what I feel it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Trader Joe's. I don't go to one very often because they're so far away from where I live.
Is it like a Whole Foods?
Kind of like a smaller Whole Foods. And I don't know. I tend to find more at Trader Joe's than I do Whole Foods. Even though it's smaller, it's more of the things that I'm looking for.
Well, I guess you like the stuff that's in there.
Yeah, and I think the prices are a little better, I think.
pass by one almost every day, and I've just never gone into it.
No. But, the whole tote bag, like literally, this tote bag to me is nothing special. It looks like a lot of the other canvas tote bags.
Now, if it was a Home Depot bag.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
He has tasted freedom. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio. I'm talking about a guy named Corey. Corey must have been really good in prison because he was serving his time, and all of a sudden he learned he was being released early.
Oh, that's good.
So he gets out of jail. He's released early. He goes shopping at some shopping plaza, goes to a hotel. It's his first night of freedom. He gets up the next day, turns on the news, and he's all over the news. APP is out for him. Or
APB?
Yeah, thank
All
you.
Points Bulletin. I had to say it in my head.
It's out for him. They're looking for him. They're searching for him because evidently there was a mix-up in the computer system and he wasn't supposed to be released early. So Corey had a choice to make. He could have gotten a car and booked out of there, never to be seen again. But no, not Corey. Corey did the right thing. He picked up the phone and said, listen, I just saw myself in the news. Here is where I am. You can come get me and bring me right back.
Wow. I don't know how many people would do that because you're like, I'm free. Like, that was their mistake. They messed up and let me out of here, but he did the right thing, and I'm so proud of him. And I think he needs points for that.
And then release him again.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he
depending
did the right
on what
thing.
he did.
Well, yeah, there's that.
But
I didn't think of that.
If it was like a little minor thing and he did the right thing, I think that's great. Corey, I keep on that track for sure. Not what got you there, but
evidently he's going to be released at some point. They just did it too early.
Yeah.
So there was some glitch, and then they took ownership of it, so he's not being charged with anything.
yeah, it's not like he escaped.
No.
Like they willfully let him out, But yeah, he did the right thing. But can you imagine getting up in the morning, cup of coffee, and you're like, wait a minute, what?
What is the world?
They're looking for me?
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
In Pennsylvania, they had some snow. That was her sticking her tongue out.
Yeah.
That was no other noise but
There's a
that.
raspberry.
Bear Creek Mountain Resort is in Pennsylvania. They had a lot of snow. They have the bunny slopes and all that stuff. As a matter of fact, they do a unique thing, and it's creative cardboard sleds. It's a big competition that they do.
That's kind of fun.
And they're crazy cool looking. They're cardboard, duct tape, and zip ties. That's how they put all this stuff together.
So it's just cardboard. Everything's cardboard.
Well, no, there's also duct tape.
Well, I mean.
And zip ties. Okay. And then they paint them and all this other stuff. Cool. So you'll see things like Star Wars X-Wings, Formula cars, boats, many different types of boats, and a Lego brick was a favorite this year
cool.
that somebody put together.
The Star Wars X-Wing, that one wins. Just in my mind. I haven't seen it, but.
I know. That would be something I would love. I'm not creative that way. I can't make things like that. And when I attempt to, it's horrific. So I admire people who can do this kind of thing.
Yeah, and they probably get inspiration from things they've seen before, or some people are just that super creative. But, I'm thinking the X-Wing, and then you can play like Han and Chewie, and then say the iconic lines.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So if you live beachfront, which I never have, or oceanfront, it's beautiful. People are a little envious sometimes, but at the same time, it comes with some dangers to your home. And so the people that live in Salisbury, Massachusetts, right there on Salisbury Beach, they're trying to be proactive. And so they ordered like $500,000 worth, 14,000 tons of sand, because they were going to build their sand dunes to try to protect their house from erosion.
That makes sense.
So they ordered it. It gets placed, and they're like, okay, sigh of relief. I can feel better. 3 days later, it was gone.
Huh?
It washed away from storms.
Who did not do their research?
Like, what in the world happened?
And they spent how much? You said millions.
$500,000.
$500,000.
It was 14,000 tons of sand. And they'd been dealing with this. They had some stronger storms over the last couple of years, and it was just eating away at the dunes that were already there.
Tide washes it away in 3 days.
Can you imagine one of the guys was like, I don't know what to do from here. First of all, we've sunk a ton of money, into these sand dunes. And just to watch, I can imagine you're just on your porch or in the living room, just watching it wash out.
Well, here's the thing. Great idea. Somebody's like, we could do this. It's going to protect it fine. But nobody researched it to see if this really would work. Or they would have known it would have washed away. Seriously.
Yeah, or maybe there's something else that you have to do to protect it, to make it a little better of a structure,
exactly.
I guess.
That's why you do your research.
I mean, and the person who gave or sold them the $500,000 of sand, there should have been some, you might want to put something over there.